Guys, it's your boy Kyle Gray here with day number 71 of the 111 Days Raise Your Vibration Challenge from my book, Raise Your Vibration. That's us. We've only got 40 days left of the challenge, so that's just over a month to go. And I just wanted to take a moment to acknowledge, how far you've come and all of the steps that you've taken towards your growth. The last previous 70 lessons have all been dedicated to the seven major chakras within kind of Indian Hindu tantric philosophy. In the modern age of spirituality, there are newer chakras that are spoken about and connected with and focused on. And two of these are known as the Earth Star and the Soul Star. The Earth Star chakra is said to be between 6 and 12 inches below the feet. And this is the space, the energetic space that represents our connection to the earth and also our connection to the wisdom of the earth. And with this chakra, we are able to kind of anchor down deeply into the heart of the Great Mother to really hear her wisdom and to really hear what she is offering up to us. Then there's another space, the Soul Star chakra, again, which is between 6 and 12 inches above the head. And this Soul Star space is the space that kind of represents our capacity to tap into the wisdom and support of the universe. And so if you would imagine, if you hooked into the earth below you and the soul star above you, you become the bridge of light and goodness between both of these realms. And so that's the theory that's represented in these sacred spaces. And so the section that we're moving into right now is called Light Up, and it's dedicated to both the Earth Star and the Soul Star, which is all about preparing yourself energetically to start making shifts in your own life. And ultimately, if you're making shifts in your own life, you'll be making big shifts in the world. Vibe number 71 is a wonderful vibe, and it's something that's part of my daily spiritual practice, cutting the cards. Let's do it. Archangel Michael is the most famous of the angels. He's the one who made it to Hollywood, and no joke either. He's known as the Saint of Protection and is the angelic being most dedicated to detaching the world from fear. Most images of Archangel Michael show him holding a sword made of fire or light, which is a powerful symbol of his ability to cut through fear and liberate us from it. Michael's name means he who is like God, and he is represented by a bright blue light. Anyone can call upon him and any of the archangels because, like us, they are ultimately energy, and because they have no physical form, they can be many places at one time. This means Michael and all of the archangels are multi-dimensional. When it comes to challenging and emotionally draining situations, Michael is able to help us because the psychic idea is that they attach to us via cards. And many psychics are actually able to see these cards connecting our aura to a person, a place, a situation, or an energy that is not maybe always serving us. If you've ever had an ex-partner or an old friend who just seems to get on your nerves and drain you, there's probably an emotional card between you that's preventing you from moving forwards. Cards can also link you to places like church, work, and goodness knows where else that can be a draining experience in your life. They are also created when you feel someone is leeching on to you. So if you ever had like a really draining conversation with someone or been in a situation you just feel it's very overwhelming, there's a good chance that there's some sort of emotional card that's linking you to that, and you have the amazing ability and the support to sever these cards to allow you to step back into freedom. It's very easy to remove these cards, but many of us don't realize that they're there. For that reason, it's a great idea to cut them regularly. and in order to keep your energy pure and clean. When you call on Michael, he comes forth and removes them, but he allows the cords of love to remain. So if you've ever heard of, a mother and her child and talking about the umbilical cord, she feels like it's still there. That's a cord of love. So we can cut emotional cords or damaging cords, but we can also allow the cords of love to remain. Vibe of the day. Today you cut the energetic cords that are not serving you. Remember, the cords that connect you to your loved ones will always remain. It's just the rest that needs to go. It's easy to do this with simple prayer. And to make it more effective, you can imagine an angel of blue light coming and cutting the cords with his sword. So close your eyes right now. Bring your feet down onto the earth. Roll shoulders back. Lift the crown up. Take a big deep breath in and let it all go. And at this moment, just imagine that Archangel Michael is standing with you, and he is surrounding you in a sacred space where you are able to free yourself from anything that's standing between you and your goodness. Of course, as you free yourself, you also encourage others in the world to free themselves. And when you're ready to cut the emotional or negative cords that stand between you and your greatness, just say this prayer. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for cutting the cords that bind me to people, places, situations, fear, or any other stuff that I do not need. I release the weight of the world from my shoulders. I am safe and I am free. And so it is. Big deep breath in. Let it all go. And now that the cords are cut, just bring your hand onto your heart. And just give yourself some love. And thank yourself for always being there for yourself. And where do you need to just acknowledge yourself for maybe going the extra step or going the extra mile or doing something that was good for you, something that was freeing. And once you've done that, imagine that there's this incredible force field of light surrounding you. So the cords are cut. You've remembered who you truly are. You've given yourself some love, and you are then cocooning yourself in this space of goodness. You take a big deep breath in and let it all go. And today's hashtag share your vibe is thank you, Archangel Michael, for keeping me safe. My name is Kyle. This is day 71 of the light up section of Raise Your Vibration. Over and out.